Okay, hier sind wir wieder mit einer neuen Folge von Boost TV und heute bei uns zu Gast Aaron King, eine Gruppe aus Brighton in England. I just mentioned that you guys are located or living in Brighton, a city which has become a very, very interesting city for musicians, artists who left London, and many record labels are located there. Is this the spirit that you needed for your band to somehow become more creative or develop?
I think there's like so much different types of music happening in Brighton, and there's millions of bands. I mean, last week we played part of this thing called Brighton Live, which is it's like a collection of gigs throughout the week which are all free, and there's just so many venues that had like live bands every single day, and there's about 300 bands selected, and there's probably about not thousands, but lots of bands in Brighton. So
it's such a compact space, and then like there's 200 venues in such a small area. You can walk just to another gig, and it only takes like 5 minutes or 10 minutes just to go see another band. And
I think the sea helps with creativity, perhaps.
The music that you play reminds me a lot of late 80s and 90s Brit pop, and also some folk elements, bands like probably House Martins, even Oasis. Did these artists somehow inspire you?
It's strange because I liked Oasis a lot when I was a child, but then I kind of thought all their latest albums were really bad, so it kind of disappointed me a bit.
That's true.
Yeah, but am I speaking to the microphone? Is that okay? Wait, I should be passing the microphone to you when you talk, shouldn't I? Sorry, okay. Yeah, so I liked Oasis when I was a child, but then there's one song that's up-tempo, and I wrote that when I was 15, so that was when I liked Oasis, and then we didn't have any up-tempo numbers, so I was like, oh, bring that one back then.
So I wasn't really that far away.
No, not at all. It's really interesting you said that, yeah. But I think, yeah, I don't know if I'm... Yeah, no, you're right, actually, I suppose so. There's lots of things I'm influenced by, though.
I look at your face, your head turns away. I'm talking a lot, you've got nothing to say. You don't know what it is, but it makes you sad.
The slower numbers that you do are very, very emotional and full of, kind of emotional pictures that you paint in sound. How did you come to these lyrics? I was quite surprised because you seem to be very young, obviously.
I think...
Well, I'd tell you, like, Aaron kind of writes the lyrics and the song chords and arrangements, and then we kind of have a home recording set up in his basement, or we kind of moved in together now, but we used to have it in this basement in his older house, and I just kind of play all the instruments over it and like really listen to the lyrics and kind of express my feelings over the lyrics and try and, I don't know, kind of a teamwork kind of thing like that, and
yeah,
I don't know, yeah, it's kind of how...
Also, the arrangements are quite astonishing, surprising in parts. There are some similarities to an album which was released, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago, called Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Have you ever heard that?
No, I must check it out.
Was a Paul McCartney album.
Oh, okay, right, I see. Oh, great. Well, the thing is, for me, like the Beatles are like my biggest influence, but then I guess that's for everyone. That's the thing. So it's like, for me, the two best albums, what is the White Album, and then what also really inspired me, so I just remember this, I'm kind of going away from your question a bit, but then there's the first John Lennon solo album, Plastic Ono Band, and that to me really inspired me how honest he was, so that kind of inspired like honesty with lyrics, or kind of I don't know, it's very therapeutic music. He seems to get a lot off his chest, and that's how it inspired me to do that.
'Cause the pain, it doesn't go.
Well, our friend Matt Anstey, he makes music videos, and he listened to the song, and I don't really like music videos that much, because, well, I do, but I don't want to I never want to have input into them, because I think a song says enough for me and I wouldn't want to. So Matt really loved the music, and he just sort of had his own interpretation, so he made it really, really different to how I thought the song meant. But I think that's what's so exciting about the video, because I'm sure as you'll watch it, it's very dramatic.
So I wait and wait and wait, oh wait for what it was, 'cause the pain doesn't go.
So far you have released only EPs, right? So when can people expect the first album?
Next year. Next year you can expect. I think we're going to record one more EP, and then we're going to hopefully put them all together and then release it as an album. So we'll record another 4 songs, and then, which should be out hopefully after this tour. So wait, no, we need to record it first. We're going to record it in November, and then hopefully maybe come out January, and then hopefully then it will be put together as an album.
Probably you can also explain in a few words how a band somehow tries to start off, because many of our viewers play music themselves and are interested how you start off all that.
I think really what you should do firstly is just kind of ask yourself why you're doing the music. So you should ask yourself, like, what do I want to express? And if you feel that's natural to you, don't just ignore what everyone else says and just do what you want to do, because I think that will last longer than not being yourself, maybe. So that's my opinion.
How important is the internet for you guys?
Oh, it's really, really important. Yeah. I mean, with Christian, it's been like talking to like a virtual character, because it's really strange when you see him in person, because we're just typing all the time. So it's everything, isn't it, really, now? I mean, we wouldn't have this tour, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the internet. So the internet's important.
Okay, so a final question. You're together as a band, a 4-piece band, but you're named after one member of the band. Which is quite surprising.
Yeah, it's true. Well, actually, we were talking about it in the car today, actually. And, well, the reason that happened was because I was just I've always been like writing. I've been writing like since I was 9 years old. But I just kind of had loads of like different bands with different band names. And then we did a gig, and then this person told us, you got a really rubbish band name. Just call it Aaron King for this gig, because record companies are coming down. So I was like, okay, we'll do that then. But then
haven't had a consistent lineup for a long time.
Yeah, it's been
just been me and Aaron and my brother who plays the drums. So I don't know, it's been changing so much. We haven't really had a chance to establish a band name yet.
We're going to call it, I think we might call it Aaron King and the Monty Sal Days.
Okay.
Yeah, which is after my great grandfather, who was a famous acrobat. He used to carry loads of things. Look him up.
All right.
Nice action.
So I wish you lots of luck.
Thank you.
Have fun on that tour, and I'm hoping that we'll see each other next year when you have the new album.
Yes, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron King.
TV.